All right, take a look at the tropics in just a second, but first things first, we want to take a look at our Rubenstein Law live sky cam tonight. Pine Island Road looking quiet tonight, very little traffic on the roadways, and the roads are dry. Not as much rain today. We did see some storms that popped up this afternoon, but the clouds hanging around the area, some of the outer edges of Sally as it pushes closer to the Gulf Coast tonight, likely going to make landfall sometime early on your Wednesday morning. But let's take a look at the hurricane names, or at least the storm names for the year, and we only have one more, Wilfred. That's it. We've gone through every single one of them, and Wilfred is the last one before we start having to use the Greek alphabet, and that's going to be coming up in short order because we still have a long ways to go before the season's over with. But here's what we got out in the Atlantic right now. Of course, we've got Sally in the Gulf. We also have Paulette, Teddy, Vicky, and the new Invest. This is probably going to be Wilfred here in the next week or so, but you can see there it is there, just south of the Cabo Verde Islands, moving off towards the west. None of these storms are going to be a problem for us. They're all going to be staying out into the open Atlantic, but of course, Sally's a different story as it makes its way towards the Alabama and Florida coast. Right now, it looks like landfall is going to be somewhere between, I'd say, Orange Beach, Alabama, and Pensacola, Florida. So perhaps right around the Perdido River, Perdido Pass area, and it'll start to head off towards the north and east into south central and southern Alabama. And then up into the Georgia, into the Carolinas here through the end of the week, spreading a heavy rainfall threat. As the track indicates here, Category 1 hurricane now. It's actually intensified, believe it or not. It was sitting over that same spot, and a lot of times what will happen is it'll pull up colder water in the depths, and it'll start to get up to the surface. We call that upwelling, and that could help weaken a storm if it stays over that area for too long. But it is now starting to move a little bit more, and it's getting back over some of that warmer water, so I do think that's part of the reason why we've seen some intensification. But it'll move inland here by tomorrow morning, bringing heavy rainfall, over 20 inches in many locations, and the threat for isolated tornadoes tonight, particularly across the Florida Panhandle. But just some showers offshore here. We'll watch these to see if they sneak close to the coast. Don't be surprised if late tonight some of those showers do encroach on some of our coastal communities, but it looks like it'll be dry for most other areas. 70s and 80s, it's a very muggy night. That'll be the case again tomorrow morning. Skies will be mostly cloudy to partly cloudy. Temperatures into the mid-70s, and then highs tomorrow afternoon topping out around 90 degrees. Again, there's Sally as it makes its way northward. Still some lingering moisture with it, and believe it or not, the moisture with this is going to stick around for a couple more days as we'll see a little bit more sunshine tomorrow, but I think our storm chances will be mainly tomorrow afternoon, kind of getting back to what we typically see for this time of year. So Wednesday afternoon storm chances, same thing coming up on Thursday, perhaps a coastal shower in the morning, better chance though coming up during the afternoon with a more southwesterly flow towards the end of the week, and it looks like we'll see lower coverage here for Friday into the upcoming weekend. So for tonight, partly cloudy, 76 your overnight low, tomorrow 91. Showers and storms mainly during the afternoon and evening with a southeast wind 5 to 10. Your Ingman Marine forecast sees 2 to 3 feet with a south wind at 10 knots. Inland waters a light chop with scattered thunderstorms mainly during the afternoon. Here's your 7-day forecast. Highs around 90, lows in the mid-70s. Isolated storm chances later in the week, and then a front's going to try to drop into the area. We shouldn't push through, but it'll get close enough to increase the rain chances into early next week.